Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be the 30th episode in our playthrough as the Egypt series. From our last episode, you can see this is right where we left off when we were negotiating a peace offer for the Seleukid Empire. And anyway, bit of spoilers, we did not decide on this exact offer, but we'll just get into the video. That is Seleukid capital, and also, coincidentally, something that we need to reunite Alexander's empire. Babylon, right there. So, we definitely want to be able to capture that. At least because we do want to be keeping to make progress, although we still need to take all this land. It doesn't really matter if we take the capital of this war or the next war. And also, coincidentally, something that we need to reunite Alexander's empire. Babylon, right there. So, we definitely want to be able to capture that. At least because we do want to be keeping to make progress, although we still need to take all this land. It doesn't really matter if we take the capital of this war or the next war or something else. And so it looks like we have a ton of troops up here. I would prefer if you would, yep, they're going to do that on their own. Looks like one army is going to head down here. That would be this bigger army. It looks like these third strategists is kind of brave. They only have 6,000 troops. We'll actually have that smaller army go down there. And you, the bigger army, to go to take out the troops and help. And the demoralized army of 6.8 thousand, go and take out them. And so we are currently, in hot water. Army of 25,000, army of roughly 25,000, army of 27,000 on low morale, and just about at max morale, although our general is better than theirs, all of theirs. Although it's not too much better, so that won't make too much of a difference. These guys look like they were like, oh yeah, let's go take that. Oh, never mind. And so you can go and attack them. We'll actually have you guys attack, so these guys could be delayed, because once they're in battle with these guys, unless it takes like 3 days to finish, they will be able to reinforce. Look, they'll be caught, and we'll be able to take them out ideally before these reinforcements come, or not. Didn't make too much of a difference, and looks like we took someone out somewhere else. And we were able to take them out, obviously, and we'll send both of these armies up there. So, okay, they're going to try and run. It's perfectly fine. We'll just try and catch them. We do have a lot more troops in this area than they do. And so we'll put these guys on independent operations. This fort's actually been pretty annoying. It's kind of blockading our... We can just go past. That is a terrible fort. You're going to send out, it's going to, should be, looks like that land is covered, but it's not covered at the same time, so that's fine. And that would be, actually, was that the army that was down here? Looks like there's Seleukid Empire, with their demoralized retreating armies falling back. We won this siege at long last. Right when these guys are going to decide to go around, that will leave them to that. This 6,000 armies, they've been increased in size. And there is a Seleukid Empire army. You guys, could you maybe reinforce us? And so they're going to go Syria Desert. I'm assuming that's this uninhabitable area right there. So ideally we try and catch them. That might not happen. These guys are in independent operations. We'll have these guys try and sweep around like that and ideally catch them. Question mark. You guys can head this way. Or, yep, looks like they are cornered unless they have military access into this area, which hopefully they don't. And we should be able to take them out. They stopped. Once again, they stopped. Looks like we were able to take out. It's a pretty big battle. We were outnumbered by 10,000, but I think they were on low morale, because that is probably the retreating force. That was retreating, and so it looks like we're gonna be able to catch them. You guys could kind of be helpful and reinforce. Not that we're gonna need it. You guys can go do whatever you want, or you can go reinforce anyway. And you guys are now in independent operations. I think we are controlling 0 armies, which is fine. And our navy we are controlling because we don't want them to be destroyed by Seleukid Empire navy. Hello, Bactra. I would prefer if you chase after. Actually, they're long gone, realistically. And yep, they're completely out of morale. We have pretty much destroyed them. Looks like we've lost just about equal amount of men, but as I said at the start of the war, we had a lot more manpower. So we're looking at roughly around 25,000 that we can spend more of. We already spent 25. So, tactician, and it looks like we were able to win. Even though we were outnumbered, though we did lose more troops. And so this war, we can kind of just let it sit back and relax and let this kind of go on. We're going to be able to take them out, and oh, that Seleukid Empire. It's not your lucky day. You just lost an entire army, and whoa. Seleucids, where did you get 185,000? Cohorts, mercenaries. Mercenaries that are going to be demoralized. And so we could take this land. That would be A2. So ideally we take that full 100 because we do want that. We really do want to take this fort. So that's probably what we're going to be going for. Because that fort will then allow us, because all this land right here, except for a fort over here and over here, I think. Fortifications, yep, over there and over there. That is completely undefended by forts, so taking that land would be good. Ideally, we take all of this. It's kind of like area right here, and connect that up. That would mean you guys can go take up that capital of whichever province that is. Looks like we do have some starving pops, more slow people, although not too powerful. And that is just that one slow province. These guys, this person is slow, so it does make the people there not like her quite as much. Bactra has managed to sneak an army past of 1.6 thousand. These armies are not being the most helpful, although there is a army of Seleucids right there, which they will hopefully go take out. And so we'll have these guys just go and take out this land, so we'll take it in our peace treaty, and it looks like we'll be able to take out Bactra. And anyway, that's something I noticed before this war, when I was preparing for this episode, is that Seleucids, yep, they are really close to civil war. They had, before this, it was literally the entire screen was solid people to swallow, although they were mostly at 0 in terms of power base. Looks like Seleukid Empire is going to get a civil war in 7 months. I'm very sorry, Seleukid Empire. Looks like you and Phrygia's, you are about to play copycat with Phrygia. Meaning that you're going to have civil war, and we're going to be able to take you out once again every couple of years when our truces run out. And so ideally this will go, well, we'll have them take out that because we do want to connect all of this land right here. And Seleukid Empire has brought in some troops. If I could pause, we do need to deal with that. 35,000 troops would probably remify that problem. Can't speak. And we'll send them all the way up there. That is kind of a long journey. We can actually send these guys up here as well. Maybe try and attack them if they could. They are mercenaries and they are not on full morale. So that's good for us. Looks like we would not still be able to get this. So instead, I would recommend you cut your losses and let me have what I want. But, who knows? It looks like they decided to retreat into this country. They do have military access, which we do not. They probably don't like us much. Yep, they do not like us, and we do not like them. And there is the Seleukid Empire. And there's Seleucid Revolt. I'm assuming that's the name. And we're now at war with them. Seleucid War. Ban War. Looks like someone's now imprisoned. Don't really care to. And is that the... Oh. Seleukid Empire. I am so sorry for your loss. But you don't exist anymore. Yeah, that's bad, Seleukid Empire. That's really bad. Those guys do have morale. Seleukid Empire has no morale, has no economy, has no manpower, has no land. Wouldn't it be fun to annex the Seleukid Empire? Though technically this is still Seleukid Empire. It's the same color pretty much. 0 they would accept. That is completely unacceptable for us. And actually they might still control that. So ideally we take all of this, we take out all of that, have a nice fun time, and annex the Seleukid Empire. Still can't speak. We take that, and that is a very expensive bit of land right there. I don't want to unclick, otherwise that'll probably unselect the entire area. So we can slowly go down to 100. That's actually a pretty decent offer. Ideally, we take this Seleukid Revolt land, although technically we can take double, if you think about it, because we have 2 wars. Looks like we do control the war goal. I believe that's still these guys. They've been occupied for quite a while. 13 cohorts. Where? Well, then they're definitely not having a good couple years. Neither is Seleukid Empire. Really only us is having a good time. Looks like we are winning that war. And so we are going to pause it here right in the middle. Plus just really just winning that those 2 wars, I guess. And so we'll continue back in episode 31, which is going to be next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.